Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 9.11, and yes, we're playing as Nihon, Nippon, Japan, the Japs. Okay, so let's continue this here. Our next sort of movement here is, oh, let's go a little bit faster. Okay, we are getting crude oil from Iraq. Now, does that mean... No, we do not actually have to have a supply route. That is good. Trying to do that to improve relations a little bit more. Move them toward... Fact concluded. Okay, they're going in and out of the Allies now. Or having that bug or condition or whatnot. Okay. Okay, now that we're here... Let's try something here. I think I want to use... Let's use... Here, they can come down here. We want a port strike. You're in good shape. We want a port strike. They should... Well... Port strike. I'm just sort of want to overwhelm because we know that, well, at least last we checked, there was a huge stack of air power there. Oh, we'll wait. We'll let that one be. Okay. So I suspect we will see a large unit. Now these guys here, we're going to do sort of the Pearl Harbor thing and port strike off of the carriers. Now we're only going to use 2 groups of the 3 from each of these because just in case somehow there is a no, not naval strike, port strike. Did I do that right on both of the other ones? Are they both? Yeah, port strike. So there's still some you know, close air support from here. You know, so that our carriers aren't entirely unprotected now, because we can see here 38 medium bombers, 12 heavy bombers, 26 fighter bombers, 28 carrier groups. Wow. Long range fighters, all of that. I don't know if we're going to get a, but what I'm hoping to do is with this port strike is reduce this down so that they can't supply all of that. I mean, sure, if we can sink some subs or something, that's cool. You know, obviously, you don't even have to ask. You just, you know that that's cool. Okay. Yes, Vichy leaves the Allies. Okay, guys. You're gonna stop that duty. Okay, and you go back up to Hawaii. Go back to Pearl Harbor. And you guys are already done. You come back down to here. A little bit further out of their range. I don't know all of their range, but yeah, you can end your port strike, and you can end your port strike, and well, you may do this one last strike. That's fine, but we really don't need to lose any air units over that. Okay, Battle of Bin Ho, good. Finally, Battle of Rubal, very good. You keep moving into there. Submarine torpedoes have advanced, very good. Now I have, just before starting this episode, shifted a lot of leadership a little bit out of officers, just because I do think we have, because we need 100, or what is that, 150,000 or something, or whatever. We have 18, so we have plenty of those, so we don't want to go to no new ones. So I reduced that down just a little bit, but reduced down on this to make sure that we had more than enough diplomacy, because I noticed we were getting low, and I increased just slightly, I don't even think a whole point, maybe a point, for espionage, so that we can continue some of that. So we'll just mostly be canceling continuing text if we have those, and we'll figure out what new stuff. Like, we will want to do these as soon as we get freed up tech levels. Okay, so that I would call as a successful port strike raid here. Well, we don't know exactly what they have there, but hopefully Battle of Sunda Straits, good. Okay, well, it doesn't look like we're going to get across the water here. So, without coming to real invasion tactics. So rebase down to here. Yeah, well, well, no, let's do this right. You come down here, and we'll switch out from transports to invasion craft. Okay, you guys are here now. Yeah, keep pressing. They can't have very much in the way of organization levels. Let's see what. Yeah, but we're going to support with those guys. They're not getting any supplies. You engaging the British there? Ah, St. George and St. Andrew. Okay, we won but didn't sink anything. Okay. Okay, they're attacking and they're attacking there and there. Fine, fine. You're being attacked. Now, yes, as I was mentioned to that about trying to attack across some of these rivers, they're not going so well. Oh, this is the Indian Nationalist Army. Oh, cool. Okay. Let's go skill here. Yeah, we'll promote him up and give him in charge of all that. So we got that last period. First Army Group, is that? Yeah. The Japanese one. And, okay, these guys will all help. Colonial militia, I think, are okay. Well, partisans, fascist militia. Yeah. Good for occupation, though. I know we're lowering their organization, but I think they'll regain organization. Okay, yeah, cavalry. Sort of wasted having that with all those slow units, but alright, well. Okay, so now that we have all of that, very good. You come up to here. You guys can stay there, but so I really would love to have these guys with headquarters and other supporting units. your garrison troops, so we'll leave you right where you're at. And we'll move you up to there. Leave the garrison back here to keep revolt risk down to hopefully, you know, because the reason we're getting 0 is military government and revolt risk of 43%, you know, and other things that are getting that to be basically 0. Where if we look at it, it's, well, just 1. Eh. So, you know, obviously that isn't much, but would be nice to have a bit more than 1. I mean, a bit more than none. Yeah, so that's going well. Oh, and I started this. I was thinking about canceling one of these. Okay, we're going to cancel this one, this attack, because we're going to use air power here to see if we can change the outcome. Let's see if some ground attack will help. Okay, forces are under attack. Yeah, they're counterattacking. Medium velocity gun upgrade. Okay, anti-upgrades generally speaking, but yeah, we're gonna stop those anyways, but not gonna jump over. We'll do high velocity gun sometime. Yay, that would be nice, but now the other thing here is I also flew out. I will wait to get them a little more organized. Some more air units here that I want to see about bombing here, and then see about an offensive across the river. See if we can disorganize them enough. Okay, and I did notice back here, these guys are just waiting to get reorganized. Okay, there. Well, a little surprised that they're not able to take down convoy. Okay, swim straight over here. They're still coming out once in a while. And that is why we're gonna move these guys here and these guys here, so that now, well, do we want to pick up any no, I don't think so. Don't think it's necessary. They'll rebase down to here and we'll pick up some of the infantry units here. Shift them across. Okay, now, what is our revolt risk over here? Next to nothing, because we have a huge stack of military police here. Not that I was intending on keeping them there. Okay, let's move these guys down to here. I'm seeing that. Well, HMS Victorious and Formidable, and a destroyer escort flotilla there. We have the Yamato. Now they are going to keep. we want to get those resting, or get those up to at least full organization. How are we doing? Oh, okay, we need more and more. And we're going to shift to full, slightly positive. Just slightly positive. Supply needs. Keep moving to the front. Okay, metallurgy. Figuring out how to do metals better. Metals have all kinds of stuff that I don't even want to... is that a one and done, I guess? Well, it's under... Where is it under? Just want to make sure that either it's... Oh, armor metallurgy. There we are. Okay. Yeah. All kinds of various properties. One metal is or element, or whatever. I don't know if it's an element or metal or whatever. Sometimes that elements are metals and sometimes not. It's molybdenum. And when you look at it, it's either often, before it was mistaken for graphite and or lead by, you know, the scientific community. But once they figured out sort of what it was, and then if you add that, which, so you can picture graphite, something that's sort of like graphite, you know, like in a pencil, or lead, you know, well, they don't really use lead in pencils anymore, but you know what lead is, sort of soft and malleable. But you mix that with steel, you know, which is iron with a lot of carbon added to it, you get an even harder surface. So yeah, it, you know, various stuff can really play out well. Okay, getting impatient. Attack up here. And we got that. Okay, good. Where? Oh, Pseudo Straits. Okay. The HMS Rodney. Cool, another battleship down. I want to see what our effect is here. Having a little bit of effect. Oh, they realize that maybe we're going to be attacking them and they decided to attack? I don't know. But they're going to lose their organization trying to attack me. And I'm going to then push across the border. Hopefully effectively. You attack into there. Okay, no longer receive money for supplies, okay. And a destroyer squadron from here. Okay, these guys are here now, good. On board the invasion craft, and now let's invade here. That way we can supply across the strait. And who's attacking? Okay, they're attacking there. So these guys, very happy to have these support and attack. If I can keep them either near the airbase to parachute out, or you know, the port to ship out. I do want to have them flexible. I don't want my paratroopers to be too far lost in jungles and never get out. Mentioning that, let's get this unit here, and I'm going to start having you walk around to secure some provinces. And another ship down. Okay, now revolt rest. Now we've removed a bunch and moved them over here. Okay. Now we're going to pick up those guys. And we're going to have them walk down to here. Okay. These guys, I want you to do, yeah, air intercept, but I want to make sure it's just there. I want you to come up to here. Oh boy, a bunch of pocket battleships. Very good. Well, let's get them deployed. The carrier group that's there will get one. They already has one. So the others, I'm just going to put them out as singly, and I'm going to try to add them to other fleets as really good. I need to either add this to some other fleet or find some destroyers at least as additional anti-submarine. And I know it's the air groups, we got to get to them as well. Okay, now you're across the river, or the strait. Yeah, you're coming there eventually. You just go into the defensive. You guys can't move into a combat zone. I understand. Are you still attacking, or have you lost all of your... No, you're still attacking. What's the state of your victims? Okay, pretty messed up. So, we're going to try this again. Yes, mountain troops come across. Yeah, some armor, that'll be nice. Bit of hardness there. May not be great in the mountains, but... These rivers are just why I made sure that they had both the mixed support and the engineers to try to fight their way across the river there. Okay, hopefully that will work well. And the Calypso. Oh good, it looks like we've won that already. Very good. And you guys aren't yet attacking, so start attacking. More units going down. And we've won there. Just gotta clean up one more pocket spot, which we're gonna be attacking right now with them. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Okay, guys. You go back to Singapore. We don't want to lose the Taiho or any others. Was that Django or somebody else that just messaged me? Okay, you're gonna go back And so are you. They could use the pocket battleships. 2 of them. Maybe some of these other fleets could too. I don't know why they're defending so well for a militia unit. And good, we're pushing them down even more. Okay, well, we lost the Yamato's destroyer escort, but we took out King George V battleship. That was one of the destroyers down here. But yeah, well, who got the King George V? Was it you, Yamato? No, you just got a light cruiser. You got a heavy cruiser and some other stuff. It's interesting that Yamato here hasn't sunk anything but that one light cruiser. May have been one of these guys. Yeah. Light carrier, probably the CAG, I presume, from the light carrier got him. Now that's reasonable, because that's who would be striking them, and earlier they got the repulse. Well, good. We've done fairly well here. Okay, you're here. You apparently haven't been attacked by any air, which is good. So let's see about invading here. I don't even know if they have any land forces here. It just means the air will rebase somewhere, but not to here because they don't have any air bases, so. Might actually do them a favor and maybe rebase to the Philippines or something and be even more of a problem to me. Okay. And then we did send a, so presume it's went up here and shattered. Yeah. Okay, get on board. Get on board. I've got to watch that a little better. Get on board. The shattering stuff is what I'm referring to. Watch it a little better. Here we go. We're going to leave your garrison here, and yeah, you can attach. Make sure we don't have any really bad situation. At least let's get to the theater. Rebase down to here. See about whether I want to send these troops to deal with Borneo and Indonesia or back to the Burma front. These guys should all be coming across there. That was the one that was here. Okay, well you guys are coming in here to either defend or retake that, one of the two. And it was attacking here that initially was the problem. Okay. Now you're getting across that river. Okay, well you're here, good. Yeah, I think another deep sort of strike into here would be nice. Shipbuilding technologies, very good. Reduce the IC cost of, and increase naval engineering as well a little bit. Okay, which we're going to, I presume, stop and not. Yeah, 44 anyways, we would be stopping that. But yeah, that will help. You know, not huge amounts, but it helps. Reduction. Yeah, good. And now let's attack here. Just a couple of core headquarters. Hopefully we'll be able to do that well enough. And long-range aircraft production, also very nice. Yeah, they'll get there and defend, I think. Okay, all right there. We just keep running into these other units there that are retreating and then losing. Okay, Cape St. George, cool. These you can't traverse anymore. Okay, we need to send supplies to Raboul. Okay, if we start getting below 100, I'm gonna start building more transports. Okay, we're here. Good. Okay, they're doing fine. We do have USMC Defense and the 36 Corps. Yeah. You're gonna come and go. Okay. U-boat building and short-range aircraft and artillery production have all been improved. Very good. Okay, and now that leaves us a little more leadership. Coastal submarine class has advanced. Very good. So that's grayed out. Doing electro boats. Yeah. We'll do this one first. And deck carrier optimization allows super carriers. Now that would be something I would do. Super carrier 43. Yeah, we'll do a super carrier. I don't know what is a super carrier in these in the game's terms. We've talked about the Taiho, and that was sort of Japan's super carrier. Had its problems, obviously, but it was sort of super armored carrier. But yeah, we have a little more, 0.27 more, and I think we will come over and do warhead fusing, which helps us with convoy attack and things too. Everything that isn't, no, it's these three we want to select and send down here. Hopefully they'll get down safely and we'll add them to some of those fleets. A little more firepower would be nice. How is our Johnston Island invasion going? As soon as we get there, we get pulled off on a thing. Okay, and we are getting shore bombardment. That is good. May have come in too light. Okay, submarine lost. Okay, if you survived. No, you didn't. Okay. Lost a couple of submarines. Vichy decided to leave the Allies. Sorry, Vichy refuses to join the Allies. Okay, we've got to stop that. That just is not. And that is no longer doing well enough. They've got too much. And here, what do our opponents look like? Yeah. No, cancel. Cancel. And cancel. Yeah, major defeat. Okay, we've somewhat reached a stalemate. Now we still have a bunch of... Well, okay, we are going to attack here. And here. And here. What I've sort of been saving some of these guys for, and these armors, is for some invasion. I think a jump to Sri Lanka is the best, if we can do it. Or through the Andaman Islands over to there. Obviously, we could either try to invade, here, or, come for, here. That's not a bad idea. But you see, if you come out here, where they're now fighting in mountains and jungles and doing okay. Oh, we should get... Oh, no, everybody here coming over. Yeah, why not everybody come on over? Everybody come over into there. That fighting through all this stuff, you're going to be much more of a mess than out in the open in the plains. And so if we have the armor, I think we would be doing a lot better. This is very much favors the defensive. And they're concentrated here, which they weren't in real life, and which is stupid to, leave all this ungarrisoned and stick everything in freaking Burma. But hey, that's what they're doing, so we have to deal with it. Yeah, you're counterattacking, but you're going to find we're not entirely all destroyed. Okay, small arms manufacturing, that is good. Good, they're about ready to cut them off once they get there. And how we're doing out here. Okay, we're doing well enough. Their core headquarters is going down pretty fast. This is just sort of like when I play on the Russian front, in that we're not getting very far in days, but a lot of action's going on. That's why I'm a little impatient for some of this stuff, because it's just taking forever. Okay, yeah, you're just favoring the defense way too much. Yeah, they're coming, and I guess we'll have them join once they get there. Okay, well, that's good. Where's Keg Bomber Focus? I'm sure it's somewhere around here. It's in a group of 3 with other... is it with the carriers? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, we gotta stop that. 46, yeah. A little too far in advance. Radar training. Yeah, that's good. And I'm trying not to let these episodes get too long. Definitely got feedback on that at times. So we're going to end it here. It's fun playing. For me, at least, I hope it's fun for you to watch. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And, of course, I love hearing from you. So please post a comment. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.